Howdy folks, welcome back to Silverrun Forest, and we've got a big project underway. Yep, we're digging. We're digging. So, what are we doing? Well, I'm over here by the iron furnace, and I want to put in a spinnery to get this wool processed. So I thought we'd cut out some of this hill here and put a spinnery over here. So I've got this old dozer, and I got an old kind of beat up Lieber wheel loader. Got it pretty cheap. I got a package deal, 25 grand. Neither one of them's running very good. They actually need quite a bit of maintenance. So I think the first thing we're going to do is get the fuel and maintenance trailer over here. Get these things fixed up. They do run. You can see I've done a little bit of work here. This thing smokes like crazy, but it does start okay. So we're using Terrafarm, which lets us do some fun digging stuff. Been playing around with that a little bit. We'll try that out. It's not easy to get going, so I'm not going to cover how to get it going. You can Google and watch YouTube like I did. It's a little bit of a pain, but I finally got it, I think, to where it wants to work. Yeah, let me see if I can get the Lieber started. This thing kept dying on me quite a bit. I think it just needs a tune-up. Come on. Yeah. I think she just needs a tune-up. This thing works pretty well. This gravel is heavy, though. No doubt about it. So we gotta kind of be careful. Oh, easy. Easy. So a lot of this material I want to move over and do some fill where we're going to have the road over there someday. That's the plan. Yeah, she died again. Alright. See if I can get this over by the dozer. We'll fix them both up. And it dies again. Perfect. That's where I wanted you anyway. No cat's running. Smokes a lot, but it's running. Get you shut down. Alright, I'm going to run over and get the truck, and I'll be right back. Alright, got the truck warmed up. I need to go get fuel. Those machines over there are pretty much out of fuel, so... First thing to do is head down to the fuel station, spend a bunch of money, get these things fueled up. So we'll go 30 here so we can keep in line with the traffic. So things been going pretty well. Been logging off, sold some lumber. Some planks and stuff over to the boatyard and to the roller coaster. Sold some metal. We're doing okay money-wise. Got plenty to build the spinnery. I don't know where you're supposed to pull into places. They didn't have any entrance area. You just got to jump the curb, I guess. Alright, now I want to refuel the trailer. I guess I have to refuel the truck first. Alright. Ooh, this is going to cost me. We're going to be burning a lot of fuel, getting that hillside cleared out. I think I can get it cleared back enough so we can get a spinnery back in there. Let's see, I've also sold a few sheep. Some of the grown-ups, sold them off. We've got a bunch of new lambs coming in. So that's looking well. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're back up to 240. So we've got quite a few of them. getting mature. Excellent. So got plenty of water and grass. I'm not sure if we'll even need to mow that meadow again this year. I probably will just to get stocked up on grass. Suppose I could sell some of that, but I'm not sure if it's really worth it. I don't have a tedder. I could buy a tedder and make some hay. But I would imagine silage is where it's at. But then I have to buy a silage baler, and I don't know if I want to get into all that. This is going to take a while to fill. Maybe, well, we've got 1,700 liters. Let's go. We got two grand worth of fuel. Let's call that good. Anybody coming? Let's get over and get both these machines fueled up. I wish we could incrementally repair stuff. Like, I'm not sure. I don't really want to pay to repair them all the way. But they are in need of maintenance. They keep dying on me, as you saw. But I'm pretty sure all we can do is just repair them fully. So that's going to be thousands of dollars. But I did get a really, really good deal on them. So there is that. Alright, nobody's in front of us. Let's go at a more reasonable speed. I guess 30 was all giants could manage. Been putting that harvester through its paces. Got that whole hillside cleared off there. I think I'm going to let the trees grow up a bit before I do this middle part, just so it doesn't look completely bare there. Let's see. The repair part is on the right, so let's go ahead and get these guys fueled. Should be able to fire this up and get it fueled. No. Where's it M? Oh, it's M. I was pushing the wrong button. I think that'll keep filling. Very nice. The hitch lowered on that. It's not sitting all cattywampus, as we say. So terraform. It's not perfect. It's a little bit janky, but I like it. It does let you terraform with tools. So the plan is... I'm not in a vehicle, so I can't use the pointer. Let me hop in here. There we go. The plan is to kind of just smooth this all out. Take a lot of this material out. I've marked on the ground up there. Start taking this material out, and we're going to move some of it over there to fill in, to make a more gradual road. Might end up selling some of the gravel, too. I don't know if we're still at high demand, but for a while there was high demand on stone. Yeah, it's still... I think that means high demand. So it was... What was it? Was it $1,600 for the truck and trailer full? A lot of stone, but it's a little bit of money. Alright, you are full. Excellent. Get the lever filled up. I love that the motor like loads up when it's filling. I don't know if this stuff... I don't know if that actually changes. Oh, it does. At least the RPM does. There we go. We got that full as well. So now we just swing this around and we can do the repair function. I did test and fast forward it a bit in time, and the meadow does regrow. I was just making sure that it would regrow. Since it was meadow grass, I wasn't 100% sure. It's not an actual crop grass, but it does regrow. So we will get more meadow grass, which is nice. Ouch. 10 grand. But, I mean, I did get a heck of a deal, so we're still way ahead by repairing these. It just hurts. Do we need to repair the bucket? I mean, the bucket should be fine. It's not like it's going to work any worse. I think we'll just leave the bucket alone. So 10 grand to fix the wheel loader. Wonder what the dozer is going to set me back. I don't think the buckets matter any. 30 grand. Oh, man. 30 grand. Oh, that hurts, but I need it to run. And it's still way cheaper than buying this thing new. Woo. It's gonna hurt, everybody. Here we go. Oh! Ow. Well, I think we might. I think the spinnery was 110,000, so I think we still have enough to get that going. Let's get this thing out of the way, and then we'll get to work moving some dirt. All right, good job, truck. Lots of iron ore in there. It's chugging away. So, a couple things. Like I said, this is a little bit janky, the Terra farm. The material, even though we're digging dirt, the material we get is stone. And then we can, with the wheel loader, we can drop the stone and actually raise the land back up, so we can add and subtract. The dozer can just remove. So I've been kind of removing with the dozer and then just scooping with the front loader. This got a little steep. You can see I was experimenting. Now let me see if I can get that lump of gravel there. And I'm not the best heavy equipment operator, so I'll apologize in advance. Let's get a bucket full and then we'll ease off down there. Whee! Just running with one wheel high. Everything's fine here, folks. Nothing to see. Tires are kind of bald on this too, but I think it'll get the job done. We could use the rear weight, I think. Oh boy! Bucket down, bucket down, bucket down. So like I was saying, you could almost use a rear weight. Yeah, this is pretty dicey. I think I need to move the truck out a little bit so I can get down more on the level ground. So you can see we've got the extra menu up there. Lets us do things with Terra Farm. Right now we're basically just in normal mode. It's Terra Farm is turned off. So let me get this back out of the way. and show you what the dozer can do. Oh, that's showing the bucket. It's like, why is it still broken? Oh, that's showing the bucket. Alright, let's get the D-sub and fire it up. I need to slow down the movement speed on this. It's a little quick. I fixed the tracks on this too. The tracks didn't move right. They moved way too slow, so it looked like you were gliding across the ground. I've got it, I tweaked the numbers. I've got it pretty close now. It's maybe not perfect, but... So with Terraform disabled, this basically just works like a silage leveler. You can just kind of push material a little bit. It doesn't work too good. It's like you're leveling silage. But if we turn on Terraform, then we're in material mode, which basically means we will move material. Sort of. I think the uneven ground is messing with it a little bit. Kind of moves it around. This thing sounds different since I fixed it. But what I want to do is start cutting into this. So I'm going to change it to smooth mode. Then I've got this set up. Go down. So now we're going to actually be removing material and smoothing out the ground. And I'm still learning on this, so. And I wish you could pile up dirt, but there is no, like, dirt fill. So it has to be stone. So if you want to really cut in, you can change to flatten mode. Now we'll, like, really cut into the ground, so I want to be careful here. Whoa! So then you can move a lot of material then, but it gets a little janky. So I usually do it on smooth, unless I'm just starting out. You see, we quickly get in trouble. So I'm going to change it back to just material mode. So we have a lot of dirt we need to move. When I say dirt, you know, I know it looks like stone, but... So we've essentially dug up that part of the ground there now. We can come in with the bucket and get it. Now you can also dig with the bucket. So I may dig some with the bucket and then smooth with the dozer. I am in material mode. I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off, just so it doesn't impact the terrain any. So there's a whole lot of this in my future. Trucking gravel over to where the road is going to be someday. And I don't think I can get a rear weight for this, which is too bad. This has a high dump bucket, so we can just tilt it a little bit and then use the high dump function. I was doing this with the telehandler at first, but I sold the telehandler to fund buying these two hunks of junk. So it was about 25 grand. And then we spent what, 10 on this and 30 on the other, so 65 grand for these two pieces of equipment. That's a good deal. Pretty happy with that. They're not the biggest and baddest on the planet, but they'll get the job done. Trailer should be just about full. You can see cutting out this hill, it doesn't take any time at all to get a massive amount of material. And that's full. Oops. I'm still learning the controls a little bit. Alright, so we'll get this staged over here. So, now what are we doing with all this material? Well, we're not moving it very far. But to get there, we have to go a little bit far. Well, I guess I could maybe pile it down at the bottom over here. So we got 24,000 liters of gravel, stone. Pretty hefty load. Let me see if I can dump it right here at the beginning. So the idea is to fill in some here, maybe? Make this a smoother... Because it kind of goes and then it's really steep right here. So I kind of want to fill in right there with some of this. See if I can get backed in there. I'm not 100% sure where my land boundary is. Can I just dump here? Oh, easy. Easy game. Then we can come over here later with the wheel loader and move that around. I don't know how much material we're going to need. Come on, truck. Whoa, get off the gravel pile. I hit it in the wrong gear. Alright, back over we go. And we're going to rinse and repeat until we get some of this cut out of here. Make a big wide turn on the meadow here. Don't want to drive out here too much when I'm full, but when I'm empty, we'll make do. Let me try about here. So I've got some level ground to get down onto. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a little funky driving this with a keyboard. Let's come up here and stop. Get up in the air. And we'll high dump. This fills up way quicker than the telehandler. It was taking a while with the telehandler. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to load iron ore with this. I might have to do like half buckets. Because like I said, I sold the telehandler to buy these two. I don't have it anymore. That's what I was using to load the iron ore. And it was a little iffy with that thing. Alright, let's bounce up here. I don't know if any of you run heavy equipment in real life. You're cringing. You would not want to do this much load in real life. But this is just a game. It's okay. And I didn't want to spend, you know, $1 million on equipment to do this. That's why I went with the smaller, older, used equipment route. And I thought this would be more fun than just using the terraform tools. We actually have to put some work into it. Well, I guess, let me look in the settings. I'm not sure if this determines how much material you get. I know this would be, you know, loose, quote-unquote, dirt. It seems like we get a lot of material out, so I might have to play around with some of those settings. Or we're just going to be swimming in gravel here. And the debris crusher's like on the other side of the map, so... It takes a long time to drive up there and sell to them. I'm just going to grab another bucket. And we'll get tilted into the trailer. So I hope you all are enjoying the series. I appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. Thumbs up helps too. Serve the almighty algorithm. I'm still having a lot of fun with it. This is a lot easier now. This thing isn't dying every 5 minutes. So I could turn on Terraform. I keep wanting to say Terraform, but it's Terraform. I could turn that on for this bucket too, and we could actually remove the hillside with it. So I might be doing some of that. I've been experimenting and playing around with this. I wanted to have somewhat of an idea of what I was doing before I made a video with it. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. We finally got her. We got her 100%. So I wasn't counting buckets, but... It takes like, what, 7 or 8 buckets to fill it? Probably one more. Let's go get some of this material up at the top here. Whee! Oh boy! Oh boy! Woo! Bounce them tires. Bounce them tires. Wonder if somebody makes a wheel loader weight. It's already got a pretty chunky back end, but this gravel is just super heavy. Here we go. Another truckload. Here, before I take that over, I could... This would be like a 6-hour video if I was going to do all this. I'll be doing this off camera a little bit at a time. I wanted to show you real quick. Let me empty that out. We can actually dig with the bucket if we want to. So we can start taking chunks out of the hillside here. So if I turn on Terraform and then I put it in flatten or lower mode. Let me try lower. And we can just come in and, you know, take a bite. And then I believe, whoa. I believe with it on discharge material, it will just dump it out like we've been doing. But I can change that too. So see, I can raise this up. If I dump this, it would actually raise the terrain. Or you can flatten it out. We're going to just do discharge material though, so we can be ready to dump it. I'm going to switch this back so we're just in material mode. I'm going to turn it off. So yeah, lots of possibilities with this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's going to be kind of fun to do a little construction project here. I want to get all that smoothed out through here. And if you couldn't see it before, I went around and marked this with a shovel, kind of where it needs to be so we can get a spinnery in here. So this will be a fairly steep, might even be a retaining wall. And then the spinnery will set right in here somewhere. That's the plan anyway. But I'm going to keep on chugging away at this. Appreciate you hanging out and watching. Take care. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.